Alright guys, what is up? Steven here, coming back at you with another video. Today I wanted to talk about the wedding that I shot 2 days ago on Saturday. Let's begin. So what I wanted to talk about today is the basic gear that I brought along with me to shoot the wedding and some things that I learned along the way. There was certain things that I had anticipated going one way and actually went another. And I want to let you know I haven't edited the video yet, so there's going to be more things I learned, but I wanted to capture the moment right now, right after I shot the video, to talk to you about what I did right and what I did wrong. So first off, the gear wise, right? I had this camera with a lens that is a, what is this, 35 to 135 lens with stabilization. My buddy Andrew got this camera for me. He told me to use it, so that's what I did, rather than using the Nikon camera that I'm used to using. So the first thing I wanted to say is the camera was a really great camera, but using a camera I wasn't familiar with wasn't the best choice. However, it was the groom's and bride's decision for me to do that, so I can't really argue with that. The camera worked out beautifully. After a while I got in a groove, really learned how it works, so that went well. The next thing I brought was an extra battery and a charger. And thank God I brought these, because about midway through the wedding, one battery died. I had to pop out another one, and it was just nice that when one died, I could just plug in the other. One would always be charging. I'd always have juice in the camera. Then we got this 75 to 300 lens. It was basically a lens that I asked Andrew to bring for me. Andrew was the guy who had the camera. He also had this lens. And that lens was really nice, because had the ceremony been in a bigger space, I could have zoomed up from far to get close shots. But it turned out the wedding venue was in a small area, so the one lens was literally the only lens I used all day. I also brought this bad boy right here. It's a stabilizer by Newer. The stabilizer itself, great stabilizer. The stabilizer user, this guy right here, not the best user of a stabilizer. And I just really wish that I did a better job practicing. I guess what it is like, I haven't practiced enough with this guy to feel confident using it, so I didn't use it at all at the wedding. It's just something I brought just in case, but didn't use it at all. What I did use was this strap, which I had around my neck. I would hold it out tight to get that extra stabilization in there. This bag was also really helpful. I emptied out all the pouches on it. In here I kept the extra lens and an extra camera. And here was the charger, and here is where I kept memory cards. I had this little pouch with extra memory cards in it. There was probably about 2 terabytes worth of memory in this, which is good because I didn't run out of memory, but the primary shooter did, so I ended up being able to hook him up with some memory cards so he could film more, so we didn't have to worry about that. Or no, I got 2 more things that I brought that I'm really glad I did. I brought this guy right here. It's a pretty cheap but heavy duty tripod, and what I did with this is I used it for still shots. Like at the wedding, the ceremony, I set it up so that we had a constant wide shot of the ceremony. But what I also was able to do was I would take one leg and pull it out to the length I wanted, and now I have a monopod. So I was able to get some extra stabilization using this guy and not have to worry about that. And I'm really happy I brought this. I was able to get some extra angles and stabilization that I wasn't sure I was gonna get. Now the last thing that I brought that I can't show you because I'm using right now is my microphone that I have on top of the camera. Now going into this shoot, we thought that the DJ was gonna be able to record all the audio we needed, so the ceremony audio and the toast audio and basically just all of that audio we thought we needed. We thought the DJ was gonna be able to get, but the DJ was able to get 0. So really good thing we brought this guy because we were able to pick up the audio for most of the event, and Paul, actually the first shooter, had another audio mic too. So between the two of us, we got some good audio on the night. Overall, I think I prepared really well for the event. I packed light, really glad I did. I got some really amazing shots. I'm looking forward to editing it and seeing how it turned out. There's certain things that I know I could have done better, but it's all a learning experience, seeing where I start, and we'll only see where we go from here. Anything else I want to say? No, I had a blast. It was great. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Peace, love, happiness always. Bye, guys.